Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everyone. This is STEPN FSL and us for you, coming straight from the land of crypto. Say hi to Yon, Jerry, Mabel for us, please.
GM.
Hi,
I
everyone.
cannot tell this is.
So very, very quick round of introduction. For those of us here who don't know me, my name is Shiti. I serve as COO, Chief Operating Officer at FSL. FSL stands for Find Satoshi Labs. In an attempt to find Satoshi and all his colleagues, we've ended up establishing a whole ecosystem of products. You may or may not have heard of something called a STEPN. But we also have a marketplace called More. We also have a new game coming up called Gas Hero. We also have a venture fund. And we also have a DEX of our own called Door. 3 cheers to that. With me, we have Mabel, our Chief Revenue Officer, who is in the middle of an event. She sends all her love to you all. Mabel, lots of purple hearts, please. And we have 2 young, bright gentlemen called Yon Rong and Jerry Huang.
If you defined young as late 30s, yes.
30s are the new 40s, and 40s are the new...
Yes.
Okay. How are you guys doing today? How are you feeling? Why is this special, and what do we have in store, guys?
Wow, this is STEPNEMBER, and me and Mabel was having pretty busy week. I went to Korea and Singapore. I just landed back to Australia yesterday, and and then I'll just catch up on works. Jerry?
Yeah, but if the topic starts from the age, I'm not okay. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah. Today we will have a very special event, so I'm very excited now.
Right. Part of that excitement is that we want to be true to what our ethos at STEPN have always been. One of the most unique things about STEPN have not been just the midnight AMAs that Yon and Jerry have done on Discord and Twitter, but have been the fact that when last week we had an IRL event, 300 people turned up. Guys, 300 people, when crypto events in cities like London are actually going empty. Hooray. So true to that spirit, where everything in crypto is anonymous behind the scenes, but our community is alive, kicking, vibrant in real life, we also want to make sure that we take our town halls further, where people get to see the funding team, where people get to see them, not just hear them. So we have a big surprise in store for every one of you out there. In about 6 minutes from now, we will hop over to our YouTube channel, where we will stream a YouTube streaming, and you can all vote who is the more handsome looking gentleman between Yon and Jerry. How does that sound, guys?
That's terrible. That's not planned.
So it become like a pet beauty show. But yeah, we have we prepare. I mean, there's sort of limited time, but we try as best we can to deliver something special to the community. So we have some special things for the community.
Yes, very special things. So every 15 minutes, Jan and Jerry have given us the permission to announce a very special prize. So that's going to happen, number one. Number two, we hope we can get some sleazy behind the scenes stories directly from the horse's mouth. So I'm going to need your support in that. Lots of claps and lots of hearts to see who's giving you the juiciest, gossipy story from STEPN. Make sure you do that. And as always, we're going to talk about our thinking on product, on community, on people. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Talking of sleazy stories, Jerry has decided to disappear, but we're going to pull him out. Don't you worry. He's going to be back in a minute. Jan, are you ready to share the gossip?
The gossip. What? Okay. So it's I think it's better for us to save it for later, right? Or should I do it now? What's your opinion?
I was hoping you would say no gossip. So that was a ball that was well left. So I'm going to take my chance and hit it out of the park and get all the goss out of you when the time comes. For now,
wow.
I just want to remind everyone what STEPNEMBER is about. So for anyone who's been living under the rock, doesn't know what crypto or Web3 is about, because that's almost like not knowing what STEPN is about. Yeah, sorry for being a little haughty here, but STEPNEMBER is our way of owning the month of September, because that's when we launched 2 good years ago. At some points, people who do their thing, people who FUD, could only give us 2 months. They said we'll be gone in 2 months. This is a rug pull. This is a team that'll disappear. So this is our way of saying that we're not just here, not just alive and kicking, not just surviving, but thriving. Every year we're launching new products, which go on to become the top products on that chain. Every month, we're adding thousands of users, not just onto STEPN, but to our other products in the ecosystem. And every quarter, we are not just investing in ourselves, in our community, in our products, but also in growing the whole crypto ecosystem by investing into solid startups. On that note, in that spirit, we're supremely confident of not just the 2 years that we've spent, but the next 20 years that we and our community is going to be around. Yes?
Yes. Sorry, I'm back. Just lost my internet for 1 or 2 minutes. Australian internet is terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Okay, so then we have about 2 minutes to move to YouTube, where we're going to live stream, where we're going to take live questions from YouTube comments, where we're going to announce special prizes every 15 minutes. So is everybody listening to us ready to move on to YouTube? Give me a thumbs up in the emojis, guys. Perfect. So we have about 700 plus users over here. Let's hope we're able to migrate all of these users onto YouTube. And I'm going to await a thumbs up from my team when we are going live. 3, 2, 1. Starting YouTube live stream now. Jan, Jerry, Mabel, you and your bright young faces are alive. Give a nice wave to our users.
It's a sad story.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, there
Sorry,
is
I need to.
it's available on the
Thumbs up, and I will announce it then. And last but not the least, we will also announce an OG shoebox winner at the end from all the lovely feedback that people have been sending us in. So Jan, we call it.
Excuse me. Can you hear me now?
Please, Jan.
Yeah.
We can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, let's go.
Thank you. Finally.
One hello from you, and we doubled our count on YouTube. Lucas, how many people now that Jerry has actually said the whole sentence? Ooh, we've actually doubled, we've actually tripled. So go on, Jerry, you keep doing your thing. Okay, so Jerry, so Jan, how many skins, what's your STEPNEMBER skin looking like? It's absolutely smashing socials. What's yours?
Yeah, I tried to mint my sneaker. So because I was doing this conferencing, so really don't have much of a time. So I missed a few mint timers. So I end up bought the wrap skin from the market, and I'm trying to get the Genesis sneaker of the special skin. And so basically I used a Genesis trainer and 4 wrap skins, and end up fading it. So I still have the wrap skin. Now become a Genesis sneaker, and I cannot enhance it more because it's now up to the epic level. So it's a bit of a issue for me. So I'm probably just gonna need to buy another one from the market.
No, if you are failing it on 10 times, it's time to increase the success chances, Yon. Something to go back to the team with. All right, definitely. So other than the STEPNEMBER skins, we also have a lot of in-app events in STEPN since the beginning of September. We started with a new referrer badge, yes. And at the same time, we gave away 3 level 4 comfort gems every day during the first week of STEPNEMBER. Then we had this mint event during the second week in which people were able to mint some new gift skin sneakers, which seemed to be hiding something inside. And since yesterday, we can now enhance these gift sneakers to have a brand new STEPNEMBER skin. We also have something really special, which is special animated skin for the luckier ones. Wow. Yes, Yon?
No, all good, all good.
Good. All right. So on that count, we have almost reached 500 people on YouTube link itself. So this is my first cue to announce the first prize. This is to do with another game that we have just launched. With the events we have heard this. It starts with word hero in it. We're going to give away one gas hero badge, one gas hero badge. Are 3 conditions for that. Please retweet our YouTube link. Please follow all our social accounts, Gas Hero, More, and 7, of course. And please tag 3 friends in doing so. Right, moving on. We love how people have engaged with STEPNEMBER2, Yon, yes. And we love how they engage with our quests on Zeely, and maybe they will engage similarly for an event coming up on Halloween. But other than that, I think we also keep coming with excuses to engage them. The latest excuses have been these excellent partnerships with OTD on the Dodge and Sunflower Lands. Which one has been your secret favorite, Yon? Time to spill the beans.
I like the Dodge one, right? So although I again was traveling, I couldn't actually do the raffle mint. But I think this is traced back to last year when we think what we can do with the sneaker appearance, and we decided to do the animal theme sneaker. So we had this panda skin, then we released it, and I think it's the right path. So now we're doing the Dodge partnerships, and I think have an animal theme would be a good way to engage with users, and each person have their own favorite pet. So continue to do some interesting animal theme skin down the track, and yes. And also for the on the Dodge collaboration, I think I particularly like the the background, although I don't have it. I think it's very classy. Also, maybe want to do it alongside with the achievement, where got enough achievement point, I can actually buy this background.
I see. Perfect. Just to give some stats to our users on how well the partnerships actually did, there were co-branded Genesis sneakers on ETH with On the Doge. It went on to become our 3rd biggest raffle on More with 11 million GMT staked. And we'll keep designing the animated skin. Sunflower Land, which is the other one, went on to become our first raffle on Polygon. It was our attempt to include other blockchain, therefore expand into other universes. It also had the co-branded OG sneakers. So we're also taking questions from YouTube comments. So one question has come in from Carl on YouTube chat. He wants to know, what are going to be the prizes for the people who complete the 4 tasks of STEPNEMBER? So do you want to tease this one, Jan?
I mean, if we tease it, it wouldn't be fun. I think people will find out on the first weeks, right? So we will have a special announcement at the last week of September to review the prize. And Jerry's drinking water nervously.
Okay, Jan doesn't want to give that away, but I think we should tease just the slightest bit. It will be one of the prizes that we announced in the town hall today, and it is to do with the new game that we're launching. Enough said now. Okay, right. Let's talk some shop. Jerry's all ready and prepped to talk about product. So Jerry, there's a lot of chatter in the community. There's Apple Music, there's marathon mode, there's notification system. What is really cooking? Are we going to launch these features, all of them, in 2023, or are you planning for 2024? What's happening, Jerry?
It's a tough question. In 2023, we finished the Apple Pay integration, and which was first of its own in crypto, and we actually put lots of effort to make that happen. It took us longer than 6 months, lots of negotiation back and forth, and but finally we got the Apple Pay integrated in the app, so people can purchase the NFT sneakers much easier than before. And also from that side we've done, and also currently the game is quite stable. People are happy staying in the game, running for health first, but also for a little bit of price. In the future, we definitely were working on more features that people expected, like the Apple Pay. Like the Apple Music, like some other features the community are talking for a long time. I want to say, I wouldn't give a name of the feature, but yeah, something that people are expecting for a long time. We're definitely working on this, and also the new UI UX for better user experience, and also some, I would say, landmark feature in this area. We're also planning to release either later this year or early next year. So just stay tuned.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
also, sorry. Also, we will definitely announce a big announcement in STEPN Townhall, and the STEPN Townhall will be the only one source of the truth that we will, let's say, if we want to announce any new feature. So don't speculate.
So for the town hall is where we're doing the serious stuff, where we do announcement that gonna be 100% happening. But there are also gonna be informal way that we engage and with the community, where there will be like informal sharings, ideas, reflections, talk about directions. But again, people need to bear in mind that everything that happened outside of the town hall will be more of a directional discussion. So cannot be guaranteed that going to be 100% happening. So that, but again, we want to keep 2 channels open. One, informal engagement. One is the announcement, which is going to be guaranteed 100% on town hall.
Nice. So what I hear you guys saying in a nutshell is 2021 was the year of launch. 2020 2022 was the year of growth of STEPN, and 2023 is when we really catapulted into one of those top crypto apps that could go on to integrate with ecosystems like Apple, which even the biggest crypto projects haven't been able to take on. Now that we have attempted such feats, we've got our sights set on even bigger things. And therefore, in the remainder of this year, we're now able to look deeply into the app, making UI UX better, making user experience better, getting into the features that community has been waiting for a long time, that we've probably promised for a long time. And people are free to speculate, actually, as much as they want, because speculation in crypto is not a bug, but a feature. But when it comes to the truth, this is where we give out all the formal official information. Cool. So guys, stay tuned for all the alpha, beta, gamma on our app, because we have loads of stuff coming up. Cool. Okay. Now, Jan, you've mentioned a few times that you've been traveling, you've been to these crypto events, these community events, these international events. I want to just dip a little bit into that because you firsthand experience how other projects, other big chains, other major crypto ecosystems view STEPN as. So let's talk a little bit about those. What's been the general vibe at events like Token 2049, Korea Blockchain Week, even our community events?
Sure. So I think I want to start with the community event first. So for the Korean one, we have roughly 100 people show up, and we spend a whole day event. And throughout a lot of the interaction with the user, I think is more of the general trend where people are quite happy with getting into a good habit of exercising and become healthier. And a lot of mentioning that STEPN, it is a real Web3 use cases to change people behavior and get them into more of a healthy lifestyle. Another thing that I noticed for this Korean community is the age that attending the event is huge, right? We have like kid attending. We also have some senior people attending. So I think this is some sort of an unheard of for Web3 event where we have the elderly, middle-aged, young people, and all attending. So also we see people from a very diverse background also attending, either as a student or within real estate agencies. We have people working in Samsung. So a lot of background on different levels. And also we've seen people have different geolocations attending from Korea. So they have people that traveling 45 hours. That's really far away from Seoul. And also the traveling groups. So we have seen a regional Korean community other than Seoul being set up. So it's very inspiring to see people starting to form groups, and within the group they have their own sort of exercise on monthly or weekly basis.
Very nice. Our digital sneakers get people to move more than physical sneakers. Yeah. Nice.
Yep. And for the sorry,
Jan, it's community time, so I'm going to interrupt you for a bit there. Sure. I want to take some more quick questions from YouTube comments and also announce our next prize. So we're going to give away, thanks to Jan and Jerry, one Genesis sneaker. Yes, and it's going to be an animated Genesis sneakers. So go for it, guys. Let me remind you the condition.
So sneakers is from Jan's inventory.
I actually had one. Everything is from my inventory.
There is something coming from Jan's inventory, Jerry. You have to wait just a little bit more for that price to come up. So let me remind the conditions very quickly. The criteria for winning the animated Genesis sneaker. Please follow on our socials. So more STEPN Gas Hero FSL. Please retweet our YouTube link and please tag your 3 friends. Right, let's take very quick questions. So Yin Wang, and sorry if I'm butchering your name, sorry guys. The question is, will you have collabs between STEPN and Gas Hero? Well, it's like asking, will mother collab with the child, or will there be a collab between a child and mother? Of course. Please stay tuned. Jan, do you want to hint at badges, or do you want to still keep it all?
I think we have a lot of ideas of how these two can collaborate. Even we have other product we can collaborate. I mean, you know, I think the ultimate objective for us is to create a vibrant community or ecosystem of FSL. So definitely that project will have some crossovers all the time. Yes.
Perfect. I want to take more questions rather than spending time on one question. So moving on, we have Craig Thorburn, who is asking, can we have the opportunity to purchase STEPN clothing online? Thorburn, maybe if you asked for God, you would have seen that, because today's your day. We will absolutely make this happen. We will take this into account in not just making STEPN clothing, but our whole portfolio clothing, so Gas Hero, more, etc. Please stay tuned. We'll get right on it. Next question is from
Hannah, Chili.
Go on, Jerry.
I just want to say not only clothing, but also some other things, some other STEPN logo, FSL logo, Gas Hero logo, fun things like electrical stuffs. I'm not sure about. Yeah, or FSL merch will, you know, be the next exciting thing to see later this year.
Ooh, Jan, this is all coming from Jerry's inventory.
Yes, yes. It's not my. See. I didn't say anything wrong.
Perfect. Love it. Okay, so lots of stuff coming up, guys. Yes, thank you for your question, Craig Thornburn. Next question is from AM about Gas Hero gameplay, whether community tests are planned with some rewards, and when could they be on?
Did we mention that before?
Not yet.
Not yet. Shit. I think I mentioned that last time. Okay, it will be toward the end of this year. I think I mentioned that. Did I? It will be toward the end of this year.
Yeah,
yes.
if you mention it, then the rewards all comes from your inventory, right?
Perfect. So stay tuned, AM. The answer is absolutely there are rewards, and they're coming very soon. Your Christmas is just about to get bigger. All right, shall we get back into it, Jan? You were talking about some of the community events where you got to see people turn up literally in hundreds. You got to see the positive impact of STEPN on people's lives. Tell us a little bit about the international events as well, where like in Token 2049 and KBW.
It was crazy in Token 2049. The whole event is crazy, but for our event, which is actually a little bit challenge to the crypto people, because it's held at 8 o'clock in the morning at the reservoir in Singapore, and we have a lot of registered interest, but then it's a little bit hard because people were, have a lot of late night party or drinkings, so we have about 200 people show up, and also when you start, you only have you can only exit at the 3 kilometers mark and 8 kilometer mark, or you finish at the 11 kilometer mark. So it's not like that you enter the whole 11 kilometer challenge and you can back out, because you cannot. There's no exit. So, and surprisingly, we have more than half of the people complete the challenge, and it was it take a 4.5 hours. Yeah. So because we have to move slowly as a very narrow, long group. And it was actually fun observation because I actually stay at the back of the group. So at the beginning, we move in like a big groups, and then you start to see the group dividing into little groups and pairs, and people just keep talking. It was good that I hope that deals can be made. Maybe project have their time to pitch to VCs, or they exchange some information. I mean, it was good. People just talking and talking and talking, and also they share food and drinks, right? So it was a very I think more of a collaborative, because there are people forgot to bring water, right? So we have water sharing, share some food, and also we actually see monkeys, and we see some snakes and wild animals, and yeah, it was 4 hours, but people don't get tired of it. People continue to talk after the event finish at the finishing line. So we took some photos. It was a great time.
Very nice. Wow. Talking of community, we had a couple of Gas Hero badges questions come up already. So I think it's time to announce one of our winners on Gas Hero badge. The first winner is at Ron Koto 90. Please don't worry, our team will organize the logistics for distribution. We have also selected the winner for a Genesis sneaker, which is at ZReCoti521. There are still 2 more prizes to be announced, so stay tuned, not to mention the Zli code at the end of it. Once again, let me remind you the conditions. Follow our socials, tag 3 friends, and retweet the YouTube link. We will be taking a few more questions and comments on YouTube, so make sure to keep them coming. We're talking a lot about Gas Hero game. So Jan, is there a reminder that we need to give people out?
The reward, right? We give the Gas Hero badge as a reward.
I wish life was just that simple. Well, we also have the Gas Hero badges that we can now swap from Polygon,
yes.
From Solana to Polygon badges, right? So you can swap them directly, and it can happen on More, which is our NFT marketplace. You can easily find a detailed how-to guide on the Gas Hero Twitter account. Speaking of which, we also integrated Polygon into our More marketplace, as well as our AIGC tool called GNT. All that basically means is that our community is doubling. We now trade some popular collections on More from Polygon, such as Sunflower, Utes, and Polygon Fairmint is now available on More as well. Great. Shall we take one more question from YouTube? I will go through the questions and come up with one, but possibly now we get into something that people have been waiting for. Let's get into some origin stories about STEPN. So we've had over 40 minutes of talking about STEPN product, partnerships, marketing, STEPNEMBER2 are events that are going to come up. Let's travel a little bit back in the past. Jerry's already getting very pensive and nostalgic, looking for his origin stories. So Jan, maybe I start with you first. Back then, we were a very small team. Both of you were doing a lot of things by yourselves. I remember you used to actually run our Twitter account by yourself, like literally 24/7, 365 days. How did that feel?
It's actually not too bad. I mean, I'm sort of a crypto trader, sort of to service back in 2017. So I developed this sleeping routine where I don't sleep more than 4 hours. Sort of, it's sort of automatic. Every 4 hours, I sort of wake up, I check what's happening on the market, I go back to sleep. So it helped me a lot with the running the Twitter, because we were having this discussion that we cannot, just tweet during the day and not to tweet during the night. So I'm sort of have to, instead of looking at the market, basically wake up every 4 hours just to do some tweet and then go back to sleep and then wake up. So I did that for, I don't know how long it was, half a year or something, until we have somebody that can do it in split time zone, and then I will be able to completely alleviate from, writing the post. I mean, it's hard. I mean, before then, Jerry and I have to learn like, how to write a thread, how to do like a Twitter engagement, how to use emoji, the little rolling eyes. We use that a lot.
And you enjoyed writing Twitter thread yourself. And actually, we tried to hire somebody right for us, but then we just realized we should do it ourselves. Right.
Yes. This is the part where you get any other people to write, what they think about the product and what product should go. Is never sort of know better than you, so you end up saying, "I'll just take over." And the worst part is that there's no ChatGPT back then, so we have a lot of criticisms. Oh, misspelling, wrong. You shouldn't put a comma. You should put a full stop, and grammar issues. So we have a lot of that. But now
you're still not using ChatGPT for your Twitter thread. You never. Every time I use ChatGPT to write something, then you are judge, right? You judge. Oh, it's too. I want to say that.
ChatGPT. I don't know. You're just too polite sometimes.
I think part of the charm of why community also could relate to you, that your authenticity came through. I remember those times because you guys come from, Jerry, you come from product coding, engineering background. Jan, you come from blockchain background. So very serious founders, building a fun product, not a frivolous one, having very strong, large ambitions. And part of having that ambition, part of having that kind of intent for a genuine product and genuine community, you want things done the right way. And I guess therefore, you were the customer service department before we had a customer service department. You were not founders at 60,000 feet. You were founder at the ground level, and that kind of percolated down to each and every member of the team. I mean, still for a project of our size, we're a very small team, and I really want to give a shout out to all the team members, people who made this Twitter space happen, people who make such lovely events like STEPNEMBER happen, people who make Gas Hero Marketing happen, all our products and marketing events and more happen, not to mention our devs who are absolutely exceptional, best in class that I've seen, who work from AI to databases to crypto seamlessly. I think we have a rock solid team who derive their values, their ambition from you guys. So thank you for setting us up then, and thank you for setting us up for success now. Talking of hard work, Jerry, I was just going to go to your story of your daughter, but go on, please.
Yeah, I just want to mention, before we set up the proper customer support team, and Jan and I was working on our social platform like Twitter and Discord and WeChat a couple hours a day.
Still now.
Yeah, still doing. But we used to be, actively replying our users' question and try to answer all the questions. Now we have a proper team working to answering those questions, so we can save some time focusing on the product side and marketing, BD, some other things. But yeah, we're still in the community. We're still staying with our with our users.
Yeah, I mean, Jan, Jerry, both of you send us enough Twitter requests and complaints to know that you're very close to the community. We absolutely love and respect that, appreciate it. Another side of being close to our communities are actually a lot of our teammates even now. The best performing ones have actually come from our ambassador team. So a big shout out to them as well. it's now time to also announce one more giveaway before we dive into further stories. So the next giveaway is also another Gas Hero badge. It is last for this evening. And tied to this, I also want to take up one more question from YouTube comments where Rao is asking Jan, what is all this fuss about Gas Hero badge? Like, what is its use and what does it even do? Can you explain?
What is its use? I think we like to play some pun, right? So I think when the Gas Hero project firstly been brought up to the table, we were thinking how can we make STEPN user also engage with it, and how can we also reward early participant, right? So also we need to do it in more of a unconventional way, right? So we always want to do things in the unconventional way. So I think I was walking outside and have the call with Jared. Jared have the best ideas, and Gas Hero badge. and Jared said, yeah, great idea, right? Let's do it. And so I think that's where we use the achievement system. So achievement system really designed to reward, let's say, achievers, right? The high achievers, and adding a Gas Hero badge there makes sense. And also where it be part of where the journey started, right? So because really in the beginning we used the Genesis sneaker giveaway to bootstrap the initial STEPN user, and a lot of people end up selling that, but for the people that keep it, having airdrops once a year. So
sorry, I saw you finished. Go on.
Yeah, go ahead. No worries. That's okay.
Yeah, just want to add one point that having the Gas Hero badge is try to build a connection between STEPN user and the new game. So rewarding STEPN users the Gas Hero badge, so they can at least give a try for the new game. That's one of the main points.
Mm-hmm.
I see. Perfect. Well, thank you guys for keeping your comments coming in. We have still 2 more prizes to go. One we will announce at the end. Sorry, 1 more prize and one, well, technically 2 more to go. Sorry about that. And quest code as well that will be revealed at the end of it. But don't lose your chance to give a ranking to Jan and Jerry. This is your chance to show if you like their answers. It's taken them a lot to show up and show their faces here. They've been month on month, their midnights on Discord, AMAs, and Twitter. So a little bit of hearts, a little bit of clapping on spaces, a little bit of likes on YouTube is going to help us encourage us, right? We have about 1,000+ people across both the platforms. So thank you for joining us, being with us, and encouraging us in your little ways. Perfect. Shall we get back into the stories, Jerry? Right? One of the things that set STEPN as a product apart back in those days, and I believe even now, is its product-centric focus. When I say that, I mean STEPN was a gaming app, a walking app, not just a Web3 gaming or Web3 walking app. When people want to use products, they don't think, I want to use a Web3 walking app today. They just want to use a walking app. Unfortunately, that's not usually how things work in Web3, right? Unfortunately, most products are just Discord communities. And while the biggest differentiators of this team, even back then, how you would think about certain projects, about how we worked, about how we allocated our time, about how we promote things. And I see that as the biggest differentiator even now, where we do ambitiously big things like Apple ecosystem. Why do you have such obsession with product?
How to say? Yeah, you're right. In Web3, many projects, they launch token first, or the telling stories first, doing lots of conference, speaking to the public, and pumps the price, token price, and make people feel happy or whatever. That's normally what's happening in crypto. But let's back to 2 years ago when Jan and I had an idea about making a running app in Web3. We just want to make an app. We just want to, as we said for 100 times that we just want to incentivize people running outdoors during the COVID. So yes, we finished the fundraising in October 2021, but we didn't announce. We got everything, the on-chain token deployment ready, but we didn't really launch it. We did everything after we launched the product first. So that's what we want to do. We just want to launch the product. We just want to having more people using it. That's what we really want to do. And once we get the product ready, then we make the fundraising announcement, because that can bring more, not only attentions, but more users. So those people who get our fundraising announcement, the news, they can check our website, they can download the apps, they can play it. And then I think we launched a token in 2022, the March. That was 3 months later. That was 3 months later than we launched the product. So when we launched the token, we already have I don't remember, but more than 100,000 people playing the app daily. I think maybe daily. And then everything, yeah, that's what happened. And we just want to make a usable product which people love and they use every day. And now I'm very glad that Jan just told me, also shared with you guys a couple minutes ago, that this app really changed some people's life. And yeah, I want to be so proud of it.
I think so. I just want to chip into that, because when I meet people, founders or attendants or our user during the conference, and a lot of them actually just come to me and say, STEPN, it changed a lot of my thinking of how a crypto project should be running. Or I actually, I'm still using that, to date, and they show me the screens of how many kilometers they exercised. So and that happened a lot. I mean, by a lot, I mean I met at least 20 to 30 people, pre-conference. So yeah, so I think it's happening, right? So we are definitely on the right track. And also, on mark of that, we also want to be persistent, building STEPN as a brand, and building features and building new product, and just to continue building enjoyable product.
Nice. I want to read out some user comments, because nothing better than this to show the impact of product that has been on their lives. I wish there was some way of showing this. Probably team will find out a way to tweet this out. So we have STEPN Jam at STEPN Jam on Twitter, who says he actually lost around 10 kilograms and maintained it using STEPN, and his most memorable moment was the GMT airdrop for Genesis holders. And his most disappointing moment was not being eligible for Gas Hero. But you know what, Step and Jam, lots and lots of avenues still coming up. So no hope, lost love. We have floki.tr at floki-tr-. My favorite moment with STEPN is, without any doubts, our official meetups in Adelaide, Australia. He loves to meet people. And on that note, I must tell people that, I mean, we've had an amazing community, guys, right? Like at one point, we had events literally across the length and breadth of the world, meaning in Los Angeles, US, different parts. We had Melbourne, we had in London, we had in Philippines, we had Taiwan, we had Korea, we had Japan. We had literally all continents covered where a community was organizing these meetups and events, and they still do. So these are the events where people were not just like crypto bros. There were people pushing their babies in the prams with their spouses, with their mums and dads, with their dogs. Like, it was a wholesome event where people were making their first wallet, purchasing their first NFTs, getting their first crypto taste. So 3 cheers to STEPN for that. I've got more testimonials from Causo, Loro Trail, and we'll find a way to share them across, probably in our newsletter. So with that, I want to share the Zeely Quest code, which lets people win 1000 XP points. There is a secret phrase for it. Jerry, would you please kindly do the honors of giving the password for Zeely Quest?
Sure. The password for Zeely Quest is STEPN number, all capital letters. I'll spell it STEPNEMBER. Again, STEPNEMBER.
So it's a single P, guys. Yes. It's a single P, STEPN, and then Ember. Cool. Okay. Perfect. I know there's lots of questions coming up on our upcoming features, including marathon mode, Apple Music integration, including notification system, lock screen, widgets. These and some more features, yes, definitely are being worked on. I do want to assure the community they're seriously being worked on. But at the same time, I do not want to increase expectations and say that they will be launched in September or this year, because honestly, when you work hard at making excellent products, it takes time. So please do bear with us. We will announce the timelines as soon as we are clear of them ourselves. So please bear with us. Jerry, 2021 was the year we launched STEPN. 2022 was the year we launched more. 2023 is the year we will launch Gas Hero. Are we going to launch something absolutely revolutionary, much ahead of anything that we've launched ever in 2024?
Yeah, definitely we will. We're always trying to play the role as we are the game changer, and we want to bring users something revolutionary, something you've never seen before. But again, as you said, I don't want to set the expectation too high. So let's keep an eye on Gas Hero only for now, for this year. We still have a couple months to go this year. Yeah, but the whole team, we never waste time. So we're working on something very exciting the next year.
Our roadmap is up to 2025.
Perfect. This is their way of saying that, yes, we're working on something really serious and revolutionary for 2024. Of course, it will be too premature to talk about that for now. However, it will be very close to STEPN community. So stay tuned. Very clear roadmap. There are some features that need to be worked on improving STEPN. We have clear directions from community. We're working on them. Timelines will be revealed as we go forward, as we have approvals from Apple. In addition to that, there are big upgrades launches that we have in pipeline that are to come in Q1, Q2 2024. So stay tuned. We're almost at the top of the hour. There are very quick announcements to be made. We have the OG winner question, which was, hello team, are you thinking of adding a progress bar on unobtained batches? This would motivate all STEPNers even more. Thank you for everything. Jerry Yon, I think it's an excellent suggestion, something that we should definitely add to our roadmap. Yes?
Yeah, we had a multiple discussion internally for this, and for most badges, it's easy to adding a bar showing how close you are get to the badge. But for some badges, it's very hard to do so because the criteria is not just one single thing. So don't worry, this team is still working on this and try to make the app more easy to use.
Perfect.
I think I sort of talk about this, that the achievement system progress is still at more of an early stage. We still have the higher level achievement need to be released, and then we'll do the progressing for both type of achievement.
Perfect.
So
yeah, the winner for that question.
We'll release as we go along. Yes, go ahead.
Perfect. The winner for that question is Stephanie B. And the winner for the second Gas Hero badge is at Yomo-STEPN. We've already announced the winner's name for Genesis Sneaker and the OG Sneaker and the Gas Hero badges. However, there is one more very special prize to go. It's a handmade custom watch for STEPN. This is something that was one of the genesis reasons for Jan to get into STEPN. So Jan, we're going to give that watch away, isn't it? Oh, lovely. He's showing that. Can you just bring it slightly closer to the camera, please?
Oh,
can you see?
Can we? Yeah.
Okay, you can see this is a 3D design. And there's a mystery box. And there are two running men showing the hour and the minute mark. So yeah, so this took me about 6 months to build, back and forth, because all the little men, running men are miniature. Making this and painting this is extremely difficult. And also, we also done landscaping inside the dial. And also, the whole concept of how can we bring a miniature running track in the watch took a lot of iteration until we decided using more of a floating disk as the minute, second, and hour hand. And now we're having this finished piece. I'm very pleased. It's taking a lot of time and thinking. I think we give away this watch in the STEPNEMBER also sort of to not to commemorate, but I think it's watch is the reason that I'm in crypto. So I'm thinking I should just make something right to commemorate that, right, and give that away to our user.
Yeah, a couple of things I want to bring up. One, Yang used to be a watch dealer. That was years
not
ago.
Watch dealer, watchmaker plus dealer.
A watchmaker, sorry. Yeah, all right.
Not watchmaker. I'm not up to the level of making watches.
Stop here. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yang can talk hours and hours for the watch and how he did with watch. One thing, Yang Jan is really watch lover, and he knows watches, and he knows how to make a good watch. He knows everything about watch. So the watch is made by Jan with love. So that's first thing. The second is it's definitely from Jan's personal inventory. So Jan is giving away the watch. Anyway, the lucky one will get a watch. Congratulations.
The proud winner of that STEPN custom watch is at Rafa BR. Congratulations to all the winners for our Genesis sneaker, OG sneaker, Gas Hero badges, and this beautiful custom watch. We will reach out to you very soon to help you redeem your prizes. Beware of scams, though. And on that note, we are close to wrapping this up. Thank you so much. We had over 1,000 people join us today for joining us. Happy STEPNEMBER2. Tell us how you loved it. Was it worth it? Did you like the founders? Did you like to see them? Who did you think was the smarter one amongst them? Let us know on Twitter, along with all your suggestions on improving STEPN, on improving FSL. They're always welcome. We're always looking out for suggestions, comments, your feedback. Please follow our Twitter. Any last words, Jan, Jerry?
I think we've seen some recommendation recently, and definitely all of this has been taken consideration back to the data, modeling to discuss, and also for all the new features we are building, which people been discussing a little bit too excitingly. We will also do a lot of researching first, and then releasing new feature carefully to make sure that it is well balanced, is well built. So again, back to Jerry's point that there are so many things we wanted to do, but some of the features do take time to think over and to do it, and then to test it and then release it. So although we have I also personally have a lot of new ideas, but again, it takes some priority to get all of this down. But definitely we're building every single day, and we'll make the product much better. Will be more interesting to see, the STEPNEMBER3, how, our product gonna drive us to. Jerry.
Last words. I just want to say I started my game studio 18 years ago, and back then we were still using non-smartphone, Nokia, and iPhone was not invented. So we make games on the PC, and when 3G is live, we moved to mobile game. We were the first generation doing mobile online game. Then crypto came to us, and then we moved game assets on chain, and try to change the game in its way in crypto. And now AI is also quite popular. We're thinking something different. So overall, we are a gaming studio trying to offering the fun products, trying to make the product more fun, and make people enjoying in the game. So we're not a typical crypto company. So whatever can change, can make the game more fun, more easy to use, more exciting, we will use that technology. So doesn't matter what's coming. Just what I really want to say is we only focusing on the user experience, and try to offering the best product. Love you guys.
Lots of love from FSL and all of our team. Thank you for being with us. See you next month. Bye.
Bye.